Hi, I am Natalie Free. I'm an optometrist, and my business is Visionary Eye Care in Altoona, Wisconsin. When I joined in All In and started, I was at a fork in the road in my path that where I had to make a pretty big decision. Joining All In helped me to weigh the pros and cons of the decisions, but also to know where to put the weight on each thing that was on that list. And ultimately, led to me making the decision not to continue with the franchise, to branch out and be private. And not only that, it led to my epiphany and strategy of being able to actually take an entire year off from work and to be available for all the things that needed to be taken care of for the year. I really don't think that without All In, I would have been able to have the clarity for that decision and to be able to stand in the decision that I made and face all of the challenges that came my way. Once I made the decision that I was not going to go down that one path, all kinds of things popped up that said, not a good idea, not a good idea, not a good idea. But I had the courage with the support from the network and the group and from Sarah to be able to say, no, this is expected. Challenges are going to happen. Work through it, get it done. And it pushed me in a direction that helps me realize that anything that I can imagine, I can do. Anything can be done. You just have to have the right resources. And if you don't have the right resources, you find them and you believe in yourself and you get the support that you need and make it happen. So the thing about Sarah is that she is one of the few people that I have been lucky enough to encounter who understands business and spirit together. If you don't have a connection with your spirit and the understanding of all that is with spirit, quantum physics, and all of the cool stuff that really makes the universe work, that if you don't have that, then business is just superficial. You have to have the source and the core within you in order to make it really, really matter. And not a lot of people in the business world have that connection. Not, if they do, they don't like to talk about it. And Sarah puts it out there. It is at the surface. It is the first place she goes when there's a decision to be made or a problem that's popping up. It is the first place that you go to figure out what is the source of the solution to this problem. And I absolutely love it. I think there's no other way to figure out your problems and to apply this type of thinking. It's the only way, in my opinion, to really have personal and business success. What's helped me the most as in being part of Juicy Good Life and All In is being able to connect with others. The not just for networking, but finding other people that are in similar situations with their businesses and their lives and getting all connected in the same circle of knowing the things that really matter and the things that it takes to make happiness and peace really happen. It's good to know that on a personal level, and it's good to have that within yourself and to have faith in it and understand it. But when you have a circle and you have um, a connection with other women that know and understand the same thing, and when you have a coach who's really pushing that and helping you pull it out and understand it on such an innate level, um, that helps so much. And that's really, I think, what's helped me grow is to know that there's a community and it's not just you know having a gut feeling or knowing a certain thing or feeling a certain way about a change I want to make or getting something off the ground. It's knowing that there are people that are like-minded, that understand that you can do pretty much anything you want to as long as you've got the right ideas and you've got the right coaching and community. Amazing. It really is to be able to witness what's happened with the other women in the All In group. It's almost like it's exponential, and it's like we push each other on. The successes that one woman has, I feel like, push the other women to do more, and then it just kind of spirals and just grows, and it really is amazing, the successes that I've seen in multiple women in my group, and how that definitely inspired me to do better and want to do more, and to understand that doing more isn't always the necessary action to get what you want. I really think that in order for somebody to be ready and willing to jump into this program, they've got to be prepared to have some really deep life coaching, because that really is where you get to the source of all of the things that are going to um, be the instigators to make the growth happen. And there may be some times that are a little difficult too, because you have to figure out what your barriers are and what your boundaries are and your limitations are. It maybe challenge some of the beliefs that you have too. But it's definitely always going to lead to a breakthrough that is going to lead to more happiness, more success, more of what you really, really want and need. There's so many things that happen in our lives where we're standing on the edge of a cliff and we just are so scared to take that plunge. And once you've done that a couple of times and you can see and feel what happens when you take that plunge, you begin to soar. And that is how I would explain maybe how I felt too at the beginning, where I was trying to justify, you know, do I really need this coaching group? Can I justify, the return on investment and all of that? And all I can really say is that it was the perfect example of take the plunge, and you have no idea, you can't even imagine the good things that are going to come.